I'm alive. All 12 of you guys watching. I was gonna make this video anyways. I have a different scenery than I usually do because what I usually do is right in my kid's bedroom, and I don't want to wake up the one napping. Can all 10 of you hear me? 12 of you hear me? All right, thanks, Tyler. I was gonna make this video anyways and share it with you guys. So if you're watching this later, that's great. I thought I'd do it as a live stream in case people had questions about what's going on. I'm sure many of you by now have heard that governor has shut down schools for the remainder of the school year. Now, with that being said, it's shutting down face-to-face contact, not necessarily school in general. Some things that means for us is our district is going to go to credit, no credit for the second semester. So you won't be getting your letter grades because there's a lot of laws and things to this where you can't really affect someone's grade if you did not give them the opportunity to help correct it. Either go up or down. Now, if you were someone who was at risk of failing third marking period or were failing, you will be contacted by someone at the school about what you need to do to get that back up to get credit. Also, for me, my classes personally, all 4 of them will be doing something different with that. For anatomy physiology, I think I'm going to do live lectures either on this or Zoom. I know Zoom has some security issues, which I'm a little bit nervous to use. But instead of doing film lectures, what I'd like to do is live lectures over some of the remaining material. And that way you guys can ask questions while I go through the presentation. Okay. And so anatomy physiology will probably be some live lectures. There'll be some notes on your own. I'm still going to give you book problems, and I'll probably give you various comics assignments as we go along, kind of like what we've been doing. Yeah, I saw that too, Morgan. I think I might just keep it like this because there's also some laws with. I don't think I can show you guys on my YouTube channel if I keep a video public with privacy. So I need to check into that. But I'd rather be able to make a video and save it up here forever. So people, especially for like anatomy, people can reference it then in future years if they miss a lecture. So I'll probably still use YouTube Live. But I did find a way I can do a screen capture and lecture at the same time using Zoom. You guys will see that more next week when I start doing it, or it might be the week after, if you want me to be honest. In geometry, I'm going to keep giving you guys IXLs. The good news is we've covered almost everything in geometry. Okay. You've seen it all. So I'm going to give you IXLs or the main standards that you need to have had for the whole year. And then with that, what I will be doing is finding the skills that most people get wrong and making videos about how to do those problems or giving you extra practice in those. That doesn't, I might be giving you guys some book problems here or there. Just be ready for it. But mostly I'm going to give you IXL and see what you're weak and strong in and kind of personalize what we're doing. In pre-calc, starting next week, you guys already know this. I'm going to be doing Khan Academy. I'm going to go over some pre-calc subjects that we didn't cover. And what I will do is each week I will make a video over the most missed problems from that week. So what I'll do is I'll find the problems that were most missed. I'll go over how to do them because I don't want to leave you guys behind. I want you guys to know how to do some of those problems. AP stats. Keep busting through those college board questions, please. I will be giving you guys one free response problem a week to do that's separate from those. And then I'm going to make a video of going over how to do that at the end of the week. Okay. And the reason why I'm doing that is because you guys may have noticed that the AP stats test will be online. Our school is going to try to get online because we can't meet in school. And it's all free response questions. Okay. It's units 1 through 7. and I assigned you all the units that are on it. It does not have 8 or 9 on it. So like chi-square is on it, and unit 9 is about inferencing, and we will not be doing that as well. But we covered all units 1 through 7 in class already. So that's the good news. It should all be things we've seen at some point. So I'll be giving you a free response question every week, as well as those art problems. Claire, we will not have any tests in anatomy. Okay. My goal with you guys is to give you a baseline of anatomy knowledge. I'm not going to be testing you on it. I just want you to expose you guys to it so you're ready. So if you take anatomy in college, some of it will be a review. Okay, so it'll be daily work. It'll be grinding work. Maybe I'll have you guys make a video sometime or make a presentation. Just be ready. That one will be different all the time. I got an announcement not about classes. This is about the talent show. I still want to do some sort of talent show. I'll be sending an email out to all the students about this. What I think I want to do is have you guys submit videos to me of your talent, and taking those videos and making one long video and using that as our talent show. I'll send you guys details about that, deadlines and such, but I still want to do something with that. I don't want to leave you guys far behind. Because let's be honest about the situation. It sucks. Okay. I just got out of a meeting this morning with all the staff. Just know this sucks for everybody. Seniors are still technically done in May, but if you are on pace to graduate, you're going to graduate. And we'll get you guys your lock-in refunds. It might, for the lock-in's donezo. That's not going to happen. Okay, guys. It's just, we're not allowed to have public gatherings. School's closed. As far as lock-in refunds, you might have to just pick those up next year. Is what is going to happen. Jimmy G, I'm going to try to get that money back, I'm sure. If not, we'll have them for next year's lock-in. Maybe we'll invite last year's seniors can come and watch Jimmy G at next year's lock-in for free or something. I don't know. Because I really do feel for you guys. It's funny because I love my job. And my favorite part of my job every day was, I always told you guys, was from 7:50 to 2:50 every day was my favorite part of my job. My least favorite part's the grading and prep work, which is pretty much all I get to do now. So I'm there with you for how much this stinks. I get it. I get why school's closing. I really do. I mean, my sister-in-law is a nurse at McLaren in Bay City, and her sister is a nurse in Detroit. And if you've heard any of the stories coming out of Detroit, and I've heard many firsthand accounts of the stories in Detroit, you know exactly why this is why school is closing. This is one of those things that we all have to sacrifice some for the greater good, which the greater good is keeping as many people alive and healthy as possible. I don't want to share some of the stories I've heard with you guys, because they honestly, I'm a little bit, I shouldn't say freaked out, because I think as long as we keep social distancing, if we think in your head, you can't say, oh, well, I have to go do this. I have to. No. You have to realize that this is all for a reason. There's a valid reason for all this. And with that being said, again, I feel for you seniors so much with how many things that you might miss out on all this. Something that some of you guys might have a question on as well is lockers and materials in your lockers. Dr. Bishop is well aware that people want to get stuff out of their lockers. They're developing a plan right now. You should know by the end of April what that plan is to get things out. So I'll let you know exactly what that entails when we get to it. It even might be Tapos is delivering your belongings in a garbage bag to your house. Seriously, that might be. Just remember, every person, you, your teachers, your parents, your loved ones, are all, it's all new to us. Claire, I don't know about prom. I don't want to like make it sound like, yeah, we'll be able to do it. They have talked about alternative dates, doing it in the summer, doing some sort of like a later event. So it's not officially canceled yet. Yeah, it's unlikely, but it's not something we're completely throwing out yet. Just like graduation, we are not throwing that away yet. In the summer, you don't know what will happen. It just might be at a way late. Do you know what I mean? But the goal is to try to get some of these things done before. Maybe you'll have a prom graduation, promenation. What was I going to say? SAT juniors, you'll be actually taking the SAT right now in October. Paid for by the state. So like how you get your one free SAT through the school that's required, the plan is to give the SAT in October, paid for by the state, so you get it free. You'll be seniors, but you'll be taking the SAT, and you'll get your results in time for college applications, all that stuff. With that being said, you might not have much of an opportunity to take it anywhere else anyways, because most testing centers and dates have been closed, so you might have to wait till October to take it. With that being said, keep doing your prep work. Honestly, if you're doing any sort of prep work for the SAT with how many kids probably aren't, you're going to be way ahead of the game because of standardized test. We'll see. You guys got any questions? I have some advice for you all. I don't know if you can take it or leave it. Being in quarantine, I said it stinks. I'm in the same boat you guys are. Just so you know, my wife has been, I said this before, but is an essential employee. So like right now, she's actually at work. I two of my kids are watching Pokemon. You can apply to colleges, McCary, but I just let them know that you plan taking the SAT. It's not that, I think they'll understand at this point. Everyone's in the same boat. Just remember that with me, I have a lot of kids, or I have kids here. I'm a single dad and trying to teach you guys at the same time. So it's been really interesting. But I found some advice that's helpful, especially for you guys with this, how things are going to be the next few months. First piece of advice I can give you guys is you got to stay active. If you start being really sedentary, you'll just feel yourself feeling down, especially with how you aren't getting the socialization you're used to getting. You aren't getting the brain stimulation you're used to getting. You're just not getting what your body is used to getting and want to. But you got to stay active. Go for walks. It's been nice out. Work out somehow. Do something active. Get yourself in some sort of routine. I know that it's hard. It's hard to get in a routine when you're just home every day. But getting a routine can help give you some normalcy during this time. Learn something new. Take this opportunity to learn an instrument. Maybe I'll do it. I would say I'll do a guitar teacher class, but I'm not good at it. Just go to Marty Music on YouTube. He's the best. But learn something new. Learn how to knit. Learn how to crochet. Learn something from your parents that you didn't know how to do before. Learn how to do some woodworking. Just mess around in a shop. Learn something. It'll really help with these doldrums. It'll give your mind something to fixate on besides all the other stuff going on. Talk to each other face to face when you can. That's coming from a guy talking to a computer right now, but try to talk. My kids have a YouTube, or not YouTube, a Facebook kid messenger app where they talk to their friends face to face. They talk to their grandma and grandpas face to face. There's something magical about talking to someone face to face that you get more out of it than when you're actually talking to them on the phone. And make that part of your daily routine. Talk to someone different each day. And guys, please adhere to the rules that are outlined by the governor, by the CDC. Wash your hands. Avoid going places you don't need to go. The more people can adhere to those rules, the quicker we can return to normal. Okay. If you look at some of the places that had the most stringent rules about going anywhere, it really made a difference in number of cases. And you guys are well aware, as I am, America has a lot of cases right now. I don't know. That's some of my advice to you guys. Get in some sort of routine, stay active, learn something new, talk to other people face to face. Remember that you have a lot of people who care about you. Okay. There was a lot of upset teachers. I've been upset ever since I found school is closing the rest of the year. It's a big part of my life, seeing you guys. I care about all of you, and I really do miss you all. And just remember that there are a lot of people who care about you. Reach out to anybody. You're feeling sad, you need to pick me up, questions about anything. I'm only a remind away. We have a lot of staff who's just willing to help you guys. Do you all have any questions for me? I'll take that as a no. Again, I'll send you some details about the talent show. No, you haven't graduated yet, Morgan. I can't tell you them stories, especially on the YouTube machine. And I don't know what stories you're talking about. But yeah, no, you aren't graduated yet. Sorry. I can't. You guys got anything else? Morgan Samuel. Don't get it. I don't get jokes. Well, in that case, I'm going to be signing off, guys. I got dishes to do. Pokemon's almost over, so. What IXLs do you want geometry to do? I gave you a suggested pathway. Do the ones I suggested each week. Maybe what I'll start doing is, I hope you guys like the Google Doc. I'm going to keep doing it that way. It makes my life easier. You just have one document that you just have that you can look at to know what you're supposed to do. And what I'll start doing is listing out the IXLs you need to do each week. Okay. Again, with that being said, if you are a week late or a week early and there's technical difficulties, you don't have to apologize to me about it. I got a lot of emails, people like, I'm sorry this is late. Don't apologize for it. We're all doing the best we can. Okay. So I'll start listing those out, Adrian. I know I didn't do a great job of, I just kind of like threw them out there. I'm learning too, right? That's online classes. All right. Well, in that case, unless I have any more questions, I hope you guys stay safe. Keep your heads up. We're all rooting for everybody, right? Have a good day.